Joel Osteen, an American television based out in Houston, Texas, once said, "The only thing more exhausting than having mental illness is pretending like you don't." Approximately 450 Americans are diagnosed with a mental disorder in a year. That's an average of 1 in 4 Americans, 2/3 of which don't receive the help they need. Today on college campuses across the nation, more than 25% of students have been diagnosed with a mental illness. Mayo Clinic states a mental illness is a wide range of mental conditions that affect one's mood, thinking, and behavior. Since the illness has such a wide range of effects, it's important for ISU students to understand why the illness is becoming more common, the symptoms or signs, and how to get help. With so many people failing to recognize signs and symptoms of mental illness, we conducted a survey asking 100 ISU students about their mental health. According to Mayo Clinic, some symptoms of mental health conditions include feeling depressed, confused thinking, suicidal thoughts, alcohol or drug abuse, or seeing things that aren't even there. The results from our survey show that 73% of ISU students have experienced one or more of these symptoms for years, months, weeks, or every so often. These symptoms can be brought on by different outside forces in one's life. The 3 most common on ISU's campus is school, family, friends, and that's no surprise that school is the leading cause in mental health conditions. Today's college students are expected to go to class for 15 plus hours a week and spend 30 more hours outside of class learning and studying the materials by themselves. On top of this, they have clubs, sports, or other extracurricular activities they have to make time for. All this time already taken up, it's easy for a student to just overlook the signs as they are just tired or haven't eaten. Although school is the leading stressor, family is also another factor. You have to learn and live on your own and balance your own time without anyone telling you what to do. For some, this can be hard for the 55% of students whose family comes from a history of mental health. They have a greater chance of falling into a poor mental state. Although 73% of ISU students have experienced one or more of these symptoms, 70% of these have not received any kind of help or assistance. However, according to the introduction to the special issue on college student mental health, the number of college students seeking help is on the rise. Why is that? This is because students are becoming more willing to seek help through programs on campus. ISU's campus provides a student counseling center free to all ISU students. Though this is one of the only major centers on campus to serve with those with this condition, there are other great services in the city of Terre Haute. Students have also begun to confide in other students about programs they may be encountering concerning their mental health. A lot of students use feel and seeking as a sign of weakness, and here on ISU's campus, that may be the case. But we are not here to tell you that you're alone. It's all okay to confess your problems with someone you trust. Having a mental illness is something not to be ashamed of. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms or signs, remember there's 450 Americans just like you going through the same thing. Mental illness comes in all signs, warnings. Don't dismiss these signs if they continue to appear. And don't try to cover your illness because it won't go away. If you suffer from a mental illness, or even think you might, visit the ISU Student Counseling Center today and get help. Don't wait to get help. Don't wait till it's too late. Stand up and be heard.